Hello and welcome to EV Travels. Some of you might know this is the first episode I've done for close to 3 months now. Reason for that is that on June the 10th, following a bit of a cold, turned out I felt incredibly unwell on that particular day, and actually what was really wrong with me was that I had been slowly poisoning myself due to an illness that I didn't know about, and my cold basically led to pneumonia and also septicemia, which sepsis is an incredibly virulent killer in the UK, and I cannot warn people strongly enough about this. And also the underlying health condition, which was slowly poisoning me, basically required surgery. And on the 10th of June, I was admitted to hospital. And indeed, thank you to the ambulance service and also the staff at the A&E department and the surgical department in Pinderfields Hospital, who for, a period of about 10 days saved my life. So thank you so much. So today, going to be the first of a few videos, I hope, where we're going to really have a bit more of a vlog approach to the videos that I do. Before, it's been a bit more about charging, it's been a bit more about drives, it's been a bit more about range. This now is going to be a bit more of a vlog, so it's going to be a little bit more about me, about my family, hopefully, if I can get them to agree to actually be in the videos at some point. And yeah, I hope you like the slightly different style, definitely. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So what are we doing today? Let's get on with that and get away from the mushy rubbish. Today, I'm out for a coffee. Although I'm £30 lighter, my coffee addiction has subdued a tiny little bit, but yeah, definitely time for a coffee today. I'm really looking forward to that. And also we're going to visit an Alpha Power UK charger, which is in Castleford. And I've been here before with my good friend James Fairchild. And basically we've been there and charged a Nissan Leaf and the Ioniq at the same time. Sorry, that was my knee bashing the door card there. To actually see whether we could actually charge the two cars on DC power together, which indeed we could. So I'm going there today, not with James unfortunately, but to have a look at a new addition to that charger. Yes, they've increased the power, so I believe it goes up to 50 kilowatt now there. They've got the power upgraded. But also, there's a slightly new addition to it, which I'll show you in just a bit. But first, I'm going to get a walk, because do you know what? Now I'm £30 lighter. Yes, did I mention I'm £30 lighter? I'm actually going to look after this body a little bit better, and I'm going to go get some exercise round the lovely Pontefract racecourse. Speak to you in a bit. So there we go then. First bit of exercise over since coming out of hospital, really. So yeah, that was a good walk. I won't claim to jog, I won't claim to run, just a damn good walk. A little bit slower than my normal pace, but not bad, not bad. So here we are at the Alpha Power charger. We're on the rapid charger. We've got 43% at the moment, so didn't really need a charge, but just wanted to show you the Alpha charger working. We've got 21 minutes to actually complete the charge, and remember, this being an Ioniq 28 kilowatt, that means that we can go up to 94% on the rapid. So the Alpha Power charger, we'll have a look at that at the moment, but what's good about the Alpha Power charger is the fact that it is one of the first in the country to actually have a surveillance camera on it. Well, here we are at the Alpha Power charger, and this is one in Castleford. As you can see, it's a very busy service station that we're in. It's run by Gulf and it's got a spa, and as you can see, very busy, and yeah, poses some interesting parking problems because the charger is right by the entrance. Now the reason why we're here, even though I don't quite need a charge up because I've got 45%, is the fact that this is one of the first chargers in England to actually have a surveillance camera mounted to it. Let's have a look at that. There we go. So we're on the BCS, and charging at 38.3 kilowatts at the moment, which is no surprise really, considering the battery's quite low. It's supposed to be a 50-watt charger now, but it's not. Now there's a new sign here on this charger. There we go. There's a new sign on the charging area here, parking bay, saying EV charging bay only. Now you have to apply, as you can see, £80 offence. Now the camera is actually mounted to the charger just here. We've got a nice little rain cover as well. And yeah, it's an interesting proposition. So that it actually has parking enforcement, and again the signs are everywhere. But interestingly, by the side here, we've got a vehicle not charging. In fact, it's a Toyota Yaris, of which they do not make the EV variation of. So could this be Alpha's first fine? Who knows? One thing that is very interesting actually about the charger here is that it's showing that it's delivering 38 kilowatt, 38.3 I think it said, and it actually shows 8 minutes until it's full, as in the car's full. When I get back in the car, it's actually was showing 18 minutes, and indeed, as you'll see here, delivered a bit more charge, 17 minutes. Don't get me wrong, it's still delivering a very fast current, but it's definitely not going to be 8 minutes, is it? So yeah, in order to leave this charging area now, I've got to negotiate through the petrol station to get... Okay, so sorry if the recording seemed a little bit disjointed and interrupted there. I actually got a phone call from Alpha Power because I couldn't get the charger started, the charging session rather started, using the credit card that I've got associated with my account. Not sure the reason why, so I rang the helpline number, and I let it ring a couple of times, and then I noticed there's actually a QR code near the CCS connector and the CHAdeMO connector as well. So I just scanned that. That took me to a web page. I was able to put the card details in there, and I've started, which is great. But what was really interesting was that Alpha Power obviously registered the number that was ringing them, and they actually rang me back from their help desk to actually say, are you okay? Is there a problem? Which charge are you at? How can we help you? Now, I think that's pretty damn good customer service, actually, and indeed you wouldn't have got that from Ecotricity. I did ask, whilst I was on the phone with them as well, who actually gets the revenue from the ICE car, that fine, that's parked here by the side of me? Does that actually go to Alpha Power, or does that go to the parking management company? Now apparently the parking management company, I believe, is in the same offices of Alpha Power, so may well be a subsidiary of Alpha Power, and if it is, then good luck to them. The guy on the help desk put me on hold a moment, tried to find out, and actually says he's going to get the managing director of the parking company or of Alpha Power to ring me back to let me know. Now, this was just really a casual inquiry, me being bloody nosy, to be honest. and I don't necessarily expect them to answer, but yeah, supposedly somebody's ringing me back. I'll post in the comments if somebody actually does, because I think that will be, again, another good sign of really good customer service. Because can you imagine Ecotricity or Polar actually ringing you back once you'd rung their helpline and you'd hung up after a couple of times? You hadn't given up, because like with Ecotricity, they're not available after hours and at weekends. Yeah, first class, Alpha Power. Well done.